What's up everyone, welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over the Google Keyword Planner. So it's going to be my Google Keyword Planner tutorial, and I'm making this today on September 30th, 2019. So as Google continues to roll out new features, they might not be shown in this video, but I'm going to give you everything that's up to date in this video. So to get started, you're going to need a Google Ads account. If you don't have a Google Ads account, you can create one really easily using your Google account. And what we're going to do is, you can see here, I have a couple of campaigns going and they're really not even getting impressions, interactions, or anything. I just use this account for tutorials. So if we come up here to the Tools and Settings tab and we come down to Planning, you're going to see Keyword Planner right here. So that's where we want to get started, right in the Keyword Planner. So if we get started here, it's going to show your account right here. When you're starting with the Keyword Planner, it's going to show Discover New Keywords and Get Search Volume and Forecasts. Any of the search volume forecasts that you've done before, any of the plans that you've created will be saved down here. Any of the plans that you've shared will be shown right here. So generally where you get started is right here with Discover New Keywords. So you're going to click there and you can either start with keywords. You can enter up to 10 keywords related to your business, and you can also enter a domain to use as a filter. And the other option you have here is to include or exclude brand names in results. So those are a couple different options for getting started. Now, the other thing you can do is start with a website. So you just come right here, enter your website here. Maybe you want to enter a competitor's website to try to find some keywords. Now, the Keyword Planner is really meant to build Google Ads campaigns, but it can be used for pay-per-click advertising. It can be used to create Microsoft advertising campaigns, and it can be used with your search engine optimization efforts as well. So if we come over here to start with keywords, one of the main questions I always get is if we just come in here and we'll just enter a keyword. The main example I'm going to be using today is for beachfrontdecor.com. So you're going to see me looking up keywords related to this website. So we're going to come over here to the Keyword Planner and let's just say enter beach decor, the one main keyword for my business. So we're going to start with keywords, enter beach decor, click on get results. So the main question I get here is, how do we see the actual average monthly searches rather than ranges of data? So sometimes when you come here, you create your Google Ads account, you go to use the Keyword Planner, you're going to see ranges of data here with average monthly searches. It's actually really easy. So what you need to do is make sure, if we exit the Keyword Planner right here, we're going to come back again and come right to our campaign screen. You're going to need an active campaign running, and you can see my campaigns aren't even getting impressions, interactions. I haven't spent a lot in this account. I've really used this just for tutorials. So all you need is an active campaign. So if you just create a brand new account, set up a campaign. Maybe you want to set up an ad group, set your bids to 5 cents or something, or create just no advertisements in your ad groups. Just make sure you're targeting some keywords in a search campaign. And then when you come up here to Tools and Settings, you come to Planning and the Keyword Planner. That's going to allow you to discover new keywords and actually see the search volume when you enter keywords to find data for your website. Now, the other thing you can do is, rather than starting with keywords, is start with a website. So you can just come over here. What I can do is just enter my website right here, beachfrontdecor.com. You can use the entire website, or you can use just that page. So if I use just that page, that's good to find keywords for an individual landing page. Otherwise, if you're looking for kind of a broad range of keywords that you can target with your campaigns, you would use the entire site. So if we come up here to beachfront decor, you can see if we scroll down, area rugs, bathroom decor, bedding. So all of these different keywords are going to come up when I do search with my website. So we'll come over here to the Keyword Planner and we're going to click on Get Results. Okay, so a few of the things as we get started, it's always going to rank your keywords by relevance when you first make your search. So it's going to show some of the most relevant keywords to your website. Now my website ranks really well for some bedding keywords specifically related to beach bedding. So you're going to see things like surf comforter sets, surf bedding sets, and these are showing the most relevant keywords for my business. And then as we scroll down, you're going to see beach themed bedroom. Some of these different keywords that I rank pretty well for in Google are usually going to show up by relevance. These aren't really my top keywords in terms of search volume, but I do get a good amount of search engine traffic from these keywords. Now, one thing to keep in mind is if we scroll over here, if you connect your account to the Google Search Console, you can actually see your organic impression share here. So I connected my account about a month ago, but I'm still not seeing any data here. So I'm hoping to see this data soon. Once I do, I'll create a separate tutorial for looking at this data, organic impression share and organic average position for all of these different keywords. So that can be very helpful to find keywords that have a lot of average monthly searches, where maybe you can improve your organic impression share and your average position to increase search traffic back to your website. So if we come over here, we enter our website, it's going to come up with the top keywords by relevance, and then you can look at keywords by average monthly searches. Now, to look at every little detail of the keyword planner to get started, what we can do is if we click up here, you can see plan name. So we haven't started with a plan yet, so we're not able to adjust this at this time. Now, the other thing we can enter is different locations. So if we click here, you can adjust the different locations to get different search volume for the locations that you're targeting. So if I'm targeting Canada, Mexico, maybe I'm targeting Europe. So if you're targeting a bunch of different areas, you want to enter them here under location targeting. And the same thing if you're just targeting a small area. So maybe you're just targeting Texas or Dallas or something like that. You can just enter that as your location and get search volume specific to those locations. So we're going to click on cancel here. Language, you can adjust your language targeting here. So if your customers speak multiple languages, you can come here and enter the different languages here as well. Now, search networks, I always keep this as Google, but you do have the option of Google and search partners. Google has a lot of different search partners, so a lot of websites run the Google search engine on their website. If someone does go to a separate website and they type in a keyword like beach decor, surf comforter sets, and they're running the Google search engine, my ads might actually show on those websites. I generally just keep this to Google, but you can always look at the data for search partners as well. There's really no downside to it. Now, one of the main things you're going to see here is search volume. So you can see for this specifically, search volume kind of drops to the lowest in January and October. It's pretty low here. And then it usually raises from June to August, with November being a high month as well. So you can see there's some seasonality here. And if we come here and you can see last 12 months, we can click right here and let's just go all available. All available will take us all the way back to September 2015. It's going to go all the way to August 2019. So you can see search volume over time. You can see it continues to grow over time. So that's always good when you're targeting a specific industry, that your search volume is growing. And you can see there's some peaks here. So November, it's really peaked, and you can see it's pretty consistent. So November is big right in this month. November is big in this year. So you can see kind of how often people are searching your keywords, and the more keywords you type in here, the more data you're going to be able to see. I usually just use last 12 months, but you can use last month. If you're looking for data specific to next month, you can do that as well and just use the month from the previous year. So that's pretty much what you can do up at the top here, kind of adjust some of these different targeting settings and your forecast settings to get a little bit more information. Now, if we stay at the top here, you can see we're using our website, beachfrontdecor.com. We can just download keyword ideas. So you'd click on download. It's just going to prepare a report, download it directly to our computer so you can get all of this data in one report. It's going to have the keywords, the average monthly searches, competition, ad impression share. So if you are targeting these keywords in Google Ads, it'll show that as well. Top of page bid, the top of page bid on the low range. So generally with advertisers that have a really good quality score for their keywords, they're bidding a little bit less and still getting that top spot in the search results. So you can see some of the top advertisers are bidding anywhere from 50 cents to 60 cents for this keyword. And you can see that as you come down here. And then on the high range of the top of page bid, so some advertisers might be bidding $1.50 or more, for this one over $2. So you're going to see this for all the different keywords that you're targeting. Ideally, what you can do as you build your Google Ads campaigns is continue to optimize for all these different keywords so that you can bid as low as possible, because an advertiser that can bid about a third of what another advertiser is bidding is going to be able to drive more clicks and ultimately more sales at a lower cost. You can see when we downloaded keyword ideas, it came right here to the bottom. If you open it up, it's going to be a CSV file that looks just like this data right here. We'll just get rid of this for right now. Now, the other thing we can do is if we scroll down, there's filters here. So if we click on add filter, you can do exclude adult ideas. You can do a couple of these different things up here for recent filters. Now, keyword text is one I use a lot. So let's just say, for example, I want to view the top keywords by average monthly searches. So for my website, it's showing keyword ideas like TV stand, bar stools, Christmas tree. So my website's not really going to rank for these keywords because it's really just based around beach decor, coastal decor, nautical decor, those types of keywords. So what I can do here is I can add a filter and I can say keyword text contains, and you can also do does not contain. But for this example, I'm going to do contains. And what I can do under value here is do beach. and I can just click on apply. It's only going to show me keywords that include the word beach in them. I could do beach, comma, coastal, comma, nautical. So if I click on apply here, it's going to give me really the top keywords for my website based on all the data they have about my website. So you can see here for keyword ideas, beach decor, beach painting, nautical decor, and now you can see coastal bedding. So I've used that in a tutorial before. You can see it's in my account. You get some different data on the keywords that you're actually bidding on. If we keep scrolling down here, you can see all these different keywords, and they're really going to be related to my website. You can also show keyword by relevance. You can rank by competition. You can rank by bid ranges here as well. Now, if we come up here and we close this filter panel and we click on columns right here. So if we click on columns and modify columns, it'll give us a few different things that we can look at. So average monthly searches, competition, we pretty much have everything here. You could also do competition, the indexed value. So how competitive these keywords are in organic search results, organic impression share. So you do need to connect your Google Search Console account. And you can just look at a few of these things. You can look at everything if you want and just click on apply and get all of that different information for these different keywords here. The other thing we can do is look at average monthly searches for specific keywords. So you can see from September 2018 to August 19th for the keyword beach decor, this is how keyword volume has gone over the past year. So you can look at this for individual keywords, and it can be helpful to see some seasonality with different keywords. So if I look at coastal lighting, you're going to see there's certain months that are a little bit higher than others. You really see this with things like Christmas. So let's see if I can find a Christmas keyword. Okay, so coastal Christmas decorations, the average monthly searches is 1,600. But if we look here, it's really just mostly right here, and this is in November. So it's kind of being blocked by the graph, but this is November right here. So September, October, November, December. So there's a lot of people searching for Christmas decor for their beach home in November. So you can kind of get some different ideas for that and when you should optimize your website and really improve the content on your website for these different keywords, or make sure that you're targeting them in your Google Ads campaigns. Now we're going to come back over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit out of this one, and we're going to come over to discover new keywords again. And this time we're going to start with keywords. So what I can do is just enter some of the top keywords for my business. So beach decor, coastal decor. Okay, so I entered 10 keywords here, and once you do, it's going to say you entered the limit of 10 keywords. If you want historical statistics for existing keywords, you can just click right here on Get Metrics. But what you can see as I entered beach decor, coastal decor, nautical decor, beach furniture, so some of these different top keywords for my business, and you can continue to enter more keywords and do different searches over the course of time. Now, if I come here, I can exclude brand names and results. I can enter my domain name here. Usually I won't do that. So I will exclude brand names sometimes. I'll do that for this example. And what we can do is just click on Get Results. Okay, so you can see with these different keywords that I entered right here, it really peaks in July. So you can see July has the most search volume by far, and it's really over double of what we get in January. So July is really huge. It's a big month for my website, and it's really when I want to try to optimize my content the best for, to get as much traffic as possible in that month. And when you're running advertisements, if you have more search volume, you can generally get lower cost per clicks just because there's more people searching and there's more overall ad inventory for all of your different keywords. So I can broaden my search here too. So you can see they're going to give me some different keywords here, but these aren't really related to beach homes. These are just really broad keywords, but something I can do is just beach bedroom furniture, beach outdoor rugs, beach outdoor furniture. So some different things where I can kind of find keywords for my business. You can see by just entering these 10 keywords here, it's giving me almost 5,000 keyword ideas, and it's showing 4,300 of them, a little bit over 4,300. So it's going to give me a lot of different examples, and it's going to start with keywords by relevance. I can look at average monthly searches and see what the top keywords are. Now you might find something like beach chairs here. So that's something that can give me an idea for a really popular keyword that I can try to optimize for. Specifically, you can see here in the summer. So if I come over here, you can see this is August, July, June, May. So if I make sure I optimize for this keyword, I can probably sell a lot of beach chairs for my website, especially in the summer months. So that's something I can work on in these winter months, and I can start creating some good landing pages for these different keywords as well. So you're always going to find some new keywords by using the keyword planner, and you're getting all this data directly from Google. Now, quickly coming back over to filters again here. So some of the different things you can do. So average monthly searches, let's just say I want my average monthly searches. to be greater than or equal to 500. So this will limit some of these keywords that only have 10, 20, 30 monthly searches. So it's going to lower the amount of keywords that are showing up. So you can see now it's just showing 201 keywords. So this can give me some really good examples of some of the keywords I can really optimize for when I'm creating content on my website, the keywords that people are searching the most. So if we come back over here to filter again, we can also add multiple filters. So you can do exclude adult ideas, average monthly searches are greater than or equal to 500. I can add another filter here and do competition, add impression share, top of page bid. So let's just get rid of this one for now. We'll get rid of this filter. So let's add another filter. And if we click here on add filter and we go to top of page bid, and let's just say we want to do is less than or equal to, and let's say 50 cents. We're really trying to find keywords that are going to be a lot less, so we don't have to spend a lot of money. And you can see here, it's going to give us some different ideas. So this one's 28 cents, 45 cents, 49 cents. And you can also do the high range as well. So we can do add filter. And let's just say the high range is less than or equal to, and we'll say for this one, we'll do $1.10. So we're really finding keywords that have lower bid ranges so we can drive more traffic back to our website and hopefully drive more sales that way. So sometimes lowering your cost per click and finding some of these keywords where advertisers aren't bidding as high on might help you drive more sales. However, one thing to keep in mind is higher bids generally means that advertisers are seeing value from those keywords. So if we get rid of this top of page bid low range, and let's just say we do the high range here, and let's just say it has to be greater than or equal to $1.50, and we click on apply, then that's going to kind of show that some of these different keywords here are keywords that advertisers are willing to bid a little bit higher on. So advertisers are bidding higher on keywords like nautical rugs, beach furniture, coastal lamps, because they're seeing value in return as they drive traffic to their website for these keywords. So just another thing to keep in mind as you're adding filters here. I love using filters. I specifically use keyword text a lot. You can use competition. You can look at your organic impression share. So one thing you might want to do is find the top keywords for your business by average monthly searches, and then do something where your organic impression share is under 10%. So that will give you some ideas for some of the different content that you can create on your website to help drive more traffic to your website in the coming years as you keep optimizing. So let's come up here again. We'll click on the X. Now the other thing I want to go through now is grouped ideas. So one thing you can do is first click over here, and you can hide the chart or show the chart. So if you don't see the chart, just click on this little arrow over here to hide it or show it. But if we come over here to grouped ideas, it's going to set up ad groups based on the keywords that we entered. So this can be very useful when you're building campaigns, or if you're creating content, it's going to help you show a lot of different keywords that Google groups together. So if I come over here and I click on something like coastal throw, and we click here to expand this, it's going to show coastal throw pillows, coastal living throw pillows, throw pillow covers, and you're going to see these average monthly searches here. Now, one thing you might see is something like coastal throw rugs. And this example, it's really not going to be related to pillows. So you have to keep in mind, if you're using these to build ad groups for your campaign, it's not always going to be perfect. So you want to make sure you come in here and you look at all these different keywords so you're not just building a campaign by adding all of these to your plan. So I love using grouped ideas specifically for content, because if we come over here to anchor bathroom, it'll give me some ideas. Okay, there's 880 people searching keywords related to anchor bathroom decor, 320 related to sets, accessories is 70, and I can use all of these different keywords and I can create a page, something like anchor bathroom decor ideas. Maybe I do 100 anchor bathroom decorations and ideas, and then I can put together all these different types of products. So accessories, wall decor, bathroom sets. So anything that goes into a bathroom with an anchor on it, maybe it's a shower curtain, I can do that as well. So that's going to help me build content for my website. That's really where I like to use groups. Now you can also use them to build campaigns, but generally what I like to do when I'm building campaigns is I'll come over here to keyword ideas, and we can scroll down a little bit. You're going to see some of these different keywords that I provided. So let's just say we start with beach bedding. So what we can do is click right here. We have one selected. We're going to add it to our plan. So we're going to add to plan, adding to a new ad group. And what we're going to do is we're going to name it beach bedding. So we'll click on create. And what you can do next is set up the actual match type for the keyword. Generally what I'll do here is I'll use phrase or exact match, because I don't use broad match keywords. I will use broad match modifier keywords where you put a plus sign in front of each of these individual keywords as you're targeting them in Google Ads. I have a couple videos on my channel about different keyword match types and best practices, but basically what I recommend is for broad match modifier keywords are going to really broaden out your campaign a bit, whereas exact match keywords is going to make sure that your campaign is really targeted to who you want to reach. So if we just use exact match here, we're going to have this one keyword selected and we're going to add it and click on add keywords. So now you can see over here in account status, it's going to show in plan. And if we scroll to the top, you're going to see plan name up here. So it's going to give us the current date, current time. So it's going to say plan from the date that we're doing it. So what I can do is just rename this to Beachfront Decor Search Campaign. And we'll click on save. Okay, so now we have our plan saved. We have this one keyword in here. And let's say we want to target beach decor. So we'll do the same thing, beach decor, add to plan, adding to, we're going to create a new ad group and just do beach decor. So we're going to create exact match. We're going to add this keyword here. So now let's say I'm doing coastal decor. Maybe I want to keep that together with beach decor. Since it's such a similar keyword, a lot of the things people are looking for related to coastal decor is going to be related to beach decor. So we'll take this keyword right here, coastal decor, add it to our plan, adding to beach decor, and click on add keywords. So if we want to continue to build out this plan, let's just say one thing we want to do is focus on bedding for the time being. We can come into add filter, we'll do keyword text, contains, and we'll do bedding and click on apply. So now you're going to see some different keywords, coastal bedding, beach theme bedding, coastal bedding sets. So let's just say we want to take these top keywords right here. Okay, so we'll enter all these different keywords. We have coastal bedding up here. So we have 5 keywords selected. Maybe we want to separate out nautical bedding queen. We have coastal bedding in a bag. We could target this in this ad group, or the way I really think about building ad groups is what's the best landing page on my website to drive this traffic to? So if I can say, okay, anything related to beach themed bedding, coastal bedding sets, I can drive that all to the same landing page because people are really looking for the same types of products. So if I take those keywords right here, I add it to beach bedding, exact match, add keywords. So that's one thing that I can do is just building ad groups and making sure that I'm using related keywords. And for me, I really focus on landing pages. So as you're building these different keywords, focus on landing pages. That's kind of my advice and the way that I kind of go about it. So if we keep scrolling down, we look at some of these different keywords. We can do things like king size beach bedding king. Now, one thing you might want to do is if you take these keywords, you might just want to add it to a brand new ad group and then send them to a page that only features king size bedding sets. So that's going to help you achieve the best possible quality scores because Google's going to look at, okay, this advertiser's targeting keywords related to king sized beach bedding sets. They're sending people specifically to a king sized beach bedding sets page, and your advertisements can match these keywords as well. So if I do king sized beach bedding and we click on create here, so we're going to create a new ad group, exact match, click on add keywords. So this is just a great way to really build out your different ad groups, and you can do the same thing with twin, with queen, and making sure that you're driving people to the best landing pages. So let's come over here. We're going to get rid of this text for now, bedding, so we'll get rid of it. And let's scroll down. Let's say we want to do nautical decor in its own ad group. We'll add it to our plan. We'll add it. We'll create a new ad group. Now there's really no limit here as you're creating ad groups. Again, my rule of thumb is just focus on landing pages. If you have a good landing page for nautical decor, then what you want to do is come here, enter nautical decor, create, and we're going to use exact match keywords, click on add keywords. Coastal furniture. So maybe we want to click on coastal furniture, see if we can find other furniture related keywords. So you can keep scrolling down. Okay, so we have beach furniture right here. So we'll click on that. We'll keep going down a little bit more. And now we have beach house furniture right here. So we'll take this keyword and we'll add it to a new ad group and we'll do beach furniture. Click on create. We're using exact match keywords and we can click on add keywords. So now if we see something here like beach home decor, it's not in our plan yet, but we know we already have an ad group here for beach decor. Take it, add the exact match keywords, click on add. So all these different things that you can do. So now we come here to nautical light fixtures, nautical lighting. So we'll take these 2 keywords. Now, something like beach chandelier, while it's very similar to nautical lighting, it's something that I would separate out into its own ad group so that you can, again, send people to the best landing pages and create the most relevant ads. So I've gone over quality score and ad rank a lot in my different videos. And the best way to achieve the best quality scores is to make sure you have really organized campaigns, and you do that by adding all these different ad groups and sending people to the best landing pages with the most relevant advertisements possible. So we'll click on create new ad group here. So we'll just do nautical lighting, click on create, and we can click on add keywords. So hopefully this kind of gives you the drift of different ways to keep building your campaigns. Now, the other thing we can do is if we come to the top here, and let's just say we want to come up here and change our searches around a little bit, we can come here, get rid of all these keywords. And rather than using keywords here, we'll use our website. So we'll come over to our website and we'll just enter beachfrontdecor.com again, use our entire website. So beachfrontdecor.com, click on get results. So it's showing by average monthly searches right now. We're going to click on keyword by relevance, and you're going to see things like surf bedding sets. So what I can do is click here, add these to their own ad group. So surfboard, so I can add these 3 to their own ad group. So we'll click on and just create a new one. So you want to continue to do this for all your landing pages. The more you can build out a campaign and the more you can target, the better results you're ultimately going to see. So we're going to add this to our plan, click on add keywords here. Now to give you some different examples, let's come over here and let's scroll down and let's just say coastal coffee table. So if I click on this page right here, so you can see beach coffee tables, coastal coffee tables. If I scroll down, just a bunch of different coastal and beach themed coffee tables for sale. So we can take this link up at the top, we're going to copy it, we're going to come back over to keyword ideas, we can take this and we can enter this page and just use only this page and click on get results. So for this, when I do keyword by relevance, it's actually giving me the top keywords by average monthly searches for the most part. It's not ranked perfectly in this way. So this is where you want to use filters. So we're going to add a filter, make sure keyword context contains beach or coastal, and we'll click on apply. So if you see here, it's still showing keyword by relevance, and there's a lot of keywords in here that aren't exactly related to coffee tables. So we have this one right here, but coastal decor, beach furniture, coastal dining room sets. I don't want to target all these keywords in the same ad group. So this is where when we come in here to keyword text, what we can do is under beach is do beach coffee table and coastal coffee table, and we can click on apply. So now you're going to see coastal coffee table, beach style, beach wood, beach house. So maybe I want to send all of this traffic to that one landing page. Otherwise, if you have good landing pages on your website, so maybe you have a page specific to white coffee tables with a beach theme, with a coastal theme. Maybe you have one specific to round coastal coffee tables. Otherwise, what you can do is target a lot of these different keywords. We'll just take all of them, coastal style, white beach, coastal coffee table sets. So maybe I come down here to rustic coastal coffee tables. So now we have 13 keywords selected. You can keep coming down here and select some of these different keywords. It's giving me a total of 28 keywords. So I can add it to my plan. We're going to add it to a new ad group, and we'll just do coastal beach coffee tables exact match. Now, the reason why I showed you this is there's 2 things you can really get out of this. You can make sure you're grouping keywords together for the landing pages where you're sending traffic. So if I'm sending traffic to this landing page, then I can make sure that I'm using the best possible keywords for this landing page. The other thing is this is helpful for search engine optimization, because I type in this page and Google's saying, here are the 28 keywords that we think are the most relevant for this page. So you can find a lot of keywords for the pages that you're already ranking for by using the keyword planner. And then you can also come up here to the top, and if you click on page, you can use keywords and enter things like beach coffee table, coastal coffee table, and find some of the most relevant keywords. And you might find 50 different keywords that can be really relevant to your page, so you know what people are looking for when they do type in something like beach coffee tables. So it's not about stuffing these keywords into this page. It's about saying, okay, here's our round coffee tables, so here's a round one. Here's our white coffee tables. Here's our wood coffee tables. Here's our marble coffee tables. And you can do it all with beach theme style, or just apply it to your website, whatever your industry is, just making sure that you're reaching people as they're typing in the keywords that are really relevant to your business. And it's going to help you create not only really great content, but really great landing pages, because you're going to know what people are typing in the most. So we can come back over here to keyword ideas, add these to our plan, and click on add keywords. So this is essentially how you start building plans. You can see we have all these keywords in our plan here. And what you want to do is just make sure you focused on these keywords with a lot of average monthly searches. So then the other thing you can do just to make sure you're targeting all the best keywords for your website is we'll just come over here, we'll use keywords again. Now, if you are using a website right here, you're not going to be able to use grouped ideas with a website. You can only use them with keywords. So you would just want to start with keywords here. Let's just say we enter beach decor and we'll just do coastal decor. We'll keep it simple for right now. We're not going to enter a domain to use as our filter, and we'll click on get results. So you're going to see keyword ideas again. We can come here to grouped ideas and we can scroll down. Okay, so if you see something like this, this means that we still have our filter here. So we just have to get rid of our filter, and now it will give us all the different groups by relevance. So we can make sure we're targeting things like coastal Christmas decorations. So we can come here, click on all these different things here, and we can click on all these keywords. We'll add it to our plan. We can just add it. So this one is already going to build this ad group name for us. So we're creating a new ad group. And what we can do is click here, we'll do exact match again and click on add keywords. So we're really targeting the best possible keywords for our business, and you can go through all these different groups. You can go through all these different keyword ideas. It's going to give you a ton of ideas for creating content, creating landing pages that are going to help you drive more traffic back to your business and drive more sales. So now what we want to do, we just built our plan, so we can come over here to plan overview. The whole point of using the keyword planner is to actually build your Google Ads campaigns. So I use it for search engine optimization. I use it for Google Ads campaigns. But if you can see right here, so it's September 30th. So it's giving me some ideas for next month, October 1st to 31st. It's saying search network Google, language, it's using all languages. I can come here and enter English, but I'll just keep it as all languages. We have our plan name that we created. Locations is United States. You can change all of these things up here and it will change your plan down here. So what it's telling us is if we click right here, you're going to see our plan can get 2.4 thousand clicks for $3.1 thousand and a $3 max cost per click. So if I come over here and we keep coming down here, we can adjust our cost per click here. Let's just say I want to set my cost per click to 78 cents. So now what it's going to show me is if with a daily budget of $39, my total monthly cost will be $960, a projected click-through rate of 6.7%. So generally your click-through rate is going to be higher if you do create organized ad groups, because Google's assuming that you're going to be sending people to the best landing pages with the best possible ads. Our average position here will be 2.2. Our average cost per click will be 51 cents. And then you're going to see we'll drive almost 2,000 clicks here. And what we can do is add conversion metrics. So let's just say the conversion rate on my website is 4%. And let's say the value per conversion on my website is $50. We'll just use these as an example and click on save. So now what it's going to show is next month, if I have a budget of almost $1,000, let's just say it's 1,000, it's showing 960 here. So we can drive almost 2,000 clicks to our website. Our return on ad spend will be about 390%. So 3.9 would indicate 390%. So we spend $1.9 thousand. We would return $3.8 thousand. And you would take the difference would actually be your positive return on ad spend. Now our average cost per acquisition would be $13 and our conversions would be $76. So if we come over here, you're going to see average cost per click, average position. So that's all based on the conversion data that we entered. So if you change your conversion rate or value here, so let's just say my conversion rate is down to 3%. We click on save. So you see our return on ad spend goes down to 3. And you can see our conversion value is $2.9 thousand. So this is going to give you a good idea of whether or not you can create an advertising campaign that's going to drive you a positive value. So if you know, for example, that your value per conversion on your website, let's just say it's $25, and let's say your conversion rate is 2.75%. And you can find this data using your Google Analytics account. So what we can do is we're going to come over here, we're going to click on save. And now it's going to show us how many conversions we can get for our plan with our max cost per click of 78 cents. So it's still showing a positive return on ad spend, but what you might have to do is either come back over here to keyword ideas and continue to build out your plan. So if you're not seeing a good return on ad spend, you want to find more keywords. So any keywords possible that are going to help your advertising campaign drive more conversions and more conversion value. And then you can also try on your website to increase your value per conversion. If you can sell products that are going to drive higher conversion values, if you can increase your conversion rate. So all of these things go into creating a successful Google Ads campaign. Now what we can do is let's just say I want to set my max cost per click to 60 cents. So it's going to bring my cost down for next month. My daily budget will be $27. My cost will be $650. And now my return on ad spend goes up a little bit. Even though I'm spending less, it will increase my return on ad spend. So hopefully I can create a profitable campaign. Now we keep scrolling down. You're going to see our forecasts over the next year. So you're going to see how our forecast will change over the entire year. And it's going to give us a week by week forecast here. Now under keywords, it's going to show you the top keywords. And so for this one, it's going to be nautical decor, coastal decor. So these are going to be the top keywords that we're spending money on, that we're getting clicks, impressions, and cost on. If we click here, you can kind of adjust some of these different things: click-through rate, impressions, average cost per click. You can sort by low to high. And then if we keep scrolling down, you can see devices, you can see locations. So for mine, 19% will be in Florida. That's going to be my top state in terms of cost here. So devices, you're going to see cost is going to be mostly mobile phone, and then it's going to be kind of split between tablets and computers. Clicks, same exact thing, and impressions will really be mostly mobile phone. So showing you the importance of having a really good mobile website. Now, if we come over here to ad groups, we can actually break it down by our different ad groups. So we can even kind of change this a little bit further. So let's just say we know, okay, beach furniture is going to drive us a higher return on ad spend. So rather than doing a 60-cent cost per click across the board, we can come over here and we'll change beach furniture to $1, and we'll click on save. So now we scroll down, it's going to change our data a little bit. We're going to get more clicks related to beach furniture. And if we also come over here, you can start adding some different keywords as you continue to build your plan and get even more information. So ideally what you want to do is build out way more than 9 ad groups. I don't want to sit here for the entire video. And you can see something here like surf bedding sets showing nothing at all. So this might just be a case where we have to set our max CPC a little bit higher. Otherwise, it might just be that there's not enough search volume for this keyword, so it's really not going to drive a whole lot for a business. You're going to see things like king size beach bedding. You might find even if you have 0, 0, 0 here for something like surf bedding sets, you're still going to get some data from your campaign. So don't just think this is going to be an exact match of what's going to happen for your campaign. Now we can also come over here to keywords and we can break it down by just individual keywords. So if we click on clicks here, it's going to show our top keyword is going to be coastal furniture, then nautical decor, then beach decor, then coastal decor. These are going to be our top keywords, and you can adjust these max cost per clicks here. So if you see something that's a little low or a little high, you can change these. And then as you change them, it's going to change them in your plan. So now once you have all of this set, you can use negative keywords or look at historical metrics. So if I want to come to negative keywords, I can add some of them to my campaign. If I have a keyword list, I can make sure I add them to my campaign as well. I do have videos on my channel related to negative keywords for some best practices. So I'll put any of the videos I referenced in this one in the description for this one, so you can see a lot of different information if you're confused about anything. Now, historical metrics, we can look here and just look at historical metrics for our different keywords. See, again, it peaks in July and then kind of goes down. So October is not a huge month for beachfront decor. It really goes higher in the summer months. In March, it's high as well. So as people are going to their beach houses, they're really trying to find decorations and furniture to improve it as they're going to be there the most, which is generally going to be in the summer. So now what we can do is we can either download this plan directly to our computer, and if we click over here, we can edit sharing. We can share this plan with other people. We can copy this plan. We can remove this plan. And then what I like to do is build my entire plan through the Google Keyword Planner. So one thing I'm going to do is create a separate video tutorial showing you how to do this and creating a campaign by just using the Keyword Planner to make sure you can find the top keywords for your business. For this one, I really wanted to go over all the different features in the Keyword Planner and all the different things you can do. So let's click on Create Campaign here, and we'll name our campaign. We'll say Beachfront Decor Search Campaign. Average daily budget, so it's going to give us our recommended daily budget. You can set a custom one here. I'll just use the recommended one. We'll click on Save. Okay, so now it's going to say my search campaign was created. I have some data for how it's supposed to perform in October. Again, this is not going to be perfect. The more data you have in your account, the better the forecast data they're going to give you will be. But if we click on View Campaign here, the next thing we're going to have to do is set up advertisements. So we can come in here to our ad groups. So we're in our campaign. So let's just come back over here to all campaigns real quick. You're going to see any of your campaigns. We have our Beachfront Decor search campaign. We can click on it. It's going to show our max CPC. You can see for beach furniture, it was increased here. So what we can do is we'll click on beach bedding. It's going to show the different keywords that we're bidding on, and then we can come over here and click on ads and extensions. And now what you would need to do next is create advertisements. So what you really want to do is it's going to show here text ad, responsive search ad. So I would recommend getting started with responsive search ads, create one in each ad group, and then create an expanded text ad in your ad groups as well. So for this one, what I would do is, actually we'll come back over real quick. So since I have my coastal and beach coffee tables page already open here, what I can do is just use this example. So we'd come over here, we go to ads and extensions, and you can see text ad. So for this one, what it's going to do is create a new text ad, previously really referred to as expanded text ad. So it gives you an option for 3 different headlines, 2 descriptions, a display path. And then what we can do is we'll click on cancel here. So you'd want to create one of those first and then come to a responsive search ad. So create both of these to get started. Now it's going to say display URL. So what I can do is something like coastal, and then here we'll do coffee tables. Okay, and then headline, what you would want to do is, since I'm targeting some of these keywords here, beach coffee table, coastal coffee table, what I generally do is just get started here with some of the main keywords that I'm targeting. So coastal coffee tables, and this is really how you'd want to build your advertisements. So we'll take this URL here. So we'll set that as our final URL. You want to make sure you're targeting the best landing pages. Again, that's kind of really what I focus on the most, is making sure you're driving people to pages that are really going to be relevant for what they're searching for. Now you can always come in here to some of these different headlines and do something like coastal style coffee tables. We can do beachfront decor. Maybe you have a deal on your website for free shipping over $50. Okay, so we'll do like coffee tables for beach homes. Okay, so you can use some of these different keywords to make sure that you're kind of giving people a lot of different things that they can see as they're searching your keywords. So you can see it's going to show some of these different advertising examples over here. My thing is poor here because you want to make sure you're using different keywords in your headlines. You want to create some really unique headlines here. So maybe you want to do rustic themed beach tables. So you could do something like that. Maybe what we want to do is beachy coffee tables for sale. So try to create some things that are a little bit unique that also include your keywords here. So things that are going to stand out a little bit. Mine are going to continue to be poor until I add, it's going to say popular keywords in my headlines and make my descriptions more unique. So you'd want to enter your descriptions here, click on save advertisement, and continue to do that for your entire campaign. Now, one of the biggest difficulties with Google Ads is creating your campaigns. So this is why it's a little bit more difficult, is as you create more ad groups, you're going to have to create more advertisements, make sure you're sending people to the best possible landing pages. But really, it all starts in the keyword planner. So come to tools and settings, go to planning, go to keyword planner. So we can come to our plans here, and you can see we have our plan right here. So this one's implemented. If you still have it saved as a draft here, then you can open it and continue to work on it a little bit more. But it all starts here in the keyword planner, whether you're doing research for search engine optimization, research for your pay-per-click advertising campaigns, or just you're trying to create your Google Ads campaign directly in the keyword planner. It's a really great way to make sure that you're driving people to the best pages on your website. You're finding the keywords that Google thinks are really relevant to your website. And you can also just find ideas for some different content that you create. So as you enter your website, you enter different keywords. You can find a lot of different examples of the things that people are typing in to help you optimize your website, optimize your content, and optimize your Google Ads campaigns. And really the best practice is what I showed you, is making sure you're grouping keywords together in different ad groups and making sure that people are going to see the best possible advertisements based on the keywords that they're typing in. So when someone types in something like coastal dining tables, you're not just sending them to a page with coastal furniture. You want to make sure people are seeing exactly what they typed in. And even breaking it down like I did with bedding, where you have king size bedding sets, and you can kind of look at different things like surf bedding sets. Maybe I have something with starfish bedding sets. So all of these different things to make sure you're really sending people to pages based on what they're searching for. That's the ultimate goal with Google Ads. So many people are searching so many different keywords, and you want to drive people to the best landing pages, show them the best possible advertisements. That's going to set you apart from other advertisers. So if you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comment section. Again, if you're just seeing ranges of data in your Google Keyword Planner, you want to make sure you create a campaign so that you can start seeing some of that full data, but you can still use the ranges of data. It's still helpful. You're still going to be able to see search volume and some of the top keywords, so it's not the end of the world. Thank you for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.